is the last video from me this weekend. And it's all about the totem poles, okay? So most tribes would have had a totem pole within their village. Possibly, you might even have it within the different families. They might have had a totem pole each. So these totem poles represented the family. They weren't really a spiritual thing as such. It was very much sort of a family tree, if you like. It was sort of saying what their family stood for and what it believed in. So most of the animals that were in these trees were, totem poles, sorry, were animals. And based on those is what the family sort of saw themselves as or what they could have been. So I've done 2 already, and then I'm going to attempt to kind of go through one with you. And I've tried to show you 2 different ones already. Just to show you different ways in which you could do it. There is a sheet on the website as well that will show you some other examples of some other people's work. So some people have used egg cartons as well to get a real 3D dimensional animal, which is amazing. Myself personally, I've done this one here, which is a little bit of a quick cheat. So on the internet, I found a copy of this, which is also on our website, printed it off, and then I've coloured it in, and then I've just attached it to a toilet roll. But just to let you know, in terms of what the animals are, so we've got an eagle here at the top, which means divine spirit, connection to the creator. So whoever made that would have thought they had some sort of connection with these birds, okay? But it's a divine spirit. Then you've got the wolf, which is why I like this, because obviously we're Cub Scouts and it's all based on our Kayla, isn't it? And the wolf packs. Okay, so our wolf here means loyalty, success and perseverance, which I think is amazing and really relates to us as Cub Scouts, doesn't it? Okay, and then the last one is the monkey. Now, although he looks a bit evil in terms of, as you see in there, okay, he means the ability to change the environment, health and success. Okay, so you would have probably found that that family had a lot of health within their family, so they were quite a healthy family. They were loyal, okay, and they were looking after the environment as well, changing it for the better. So that's one example, okay, that you guys could achieve. Another example is where I've got pastels. So I've managed to paint my toilet roll black. And then I've used my pastels to create some animals. Now, my drawing isn't spectacular, so I'm hoping that some of you guys will be able to create something far more exciting and amazing than I can. But just to let you know, my animals, just in case you don't really know what they look like. So it's meant to be a stag on the top here, so I've tried to draw the antlers. I think I need to overwork that a little bit more and put some more in to make him look strong and powerful, because at the moment it looks quite weak. But a stag would be Lord of the Forest, okay? So it'd be quite a big gap. But just to show you in terms of what I have done, okay, so it's just quite simple like that, and then we've gone up like that. So I've just literally drawn it on and then coloured it in. So just create something like that. Now I've probably made it look completely wacky in terms of that. These animals don't have to look exactly accurate either, guys. It is an interpretation, all right? Then it's a tiger, or mine probably looks more like a little pussycat, okay? But it's meant to be a tiger, which shows strength, valor, power, and energy, okay? And then on the one on the bottom there is a ram, so I've got curly horns on either side. And this one represents stoic, sensitive, persevering, curious, and imaginative. So all you've got to do, guys, is use a toilet roll. I reckon about 3 animals or 4. I mean, you can go as many as you want to with the space that you have. Equally, if you wanted to, you could get another toilet roll and add to it. Okay. So it is really what you've got around your house, okay? So for me, in this instance, if I have a go at trying to draw something on here, and we'll see what we've got. So one of the things that might have been around very much as well, guys, the colours are brown, blues, yellows, reds, blue and green, and that's it. In terms of all that you need. So one of these ones that I've just seen that seems quite good is the owl, and the owl represents wisdom. So my owl Usually they've got little short little ears, haven't they? So I could literally do that. A couple of little short little eyes like that. They tend to have big eyes, don't they, owls? So let's make a massive owl. Big eyes. And then we make a little nose like so, and then we'll cup it slightly. But there, that's a basic of my owl. Obviously it's not finished in any shape or form, but that's a basic shape of an owl. And then moving on, we need another animal, don't we? So I'm looking at my Native American animals, and I think for this one, my next one, I might try and look at the whale. So the whale shows for wisdom, power, and it's a cleanser. Okay, so the whales tend to, for them, they have it more like sort of a humpback whale. So it's got a big mouth like that, and a small eye. But it tends to be quite a long shape like this. And these would obviously have been carved out of wood, so they would take quite a while to create. And every whale, not that I can think of how you draw one now, has sort of some sort of fin. Okay, so there's my whale, and of course we'll just draw that line across the top there. Okay, so I've got my whale. And then lastly, let's pick another one. What could we have that I think I might be able to draw? Is the magic of this one. What about a bat? So a bat would have been a guardian of the night. Okay, and it's also classed as a cleaner. All right, so a bat, again, is very small. It probably has some sort of form of pointy ears. Now this one as well is where you'll probably be able to go a bit flamboyant, and you can add some wings if I can do it like that. And then again, these have small beady eyes, and they have probably a bit like that, a bit of a rounded nose like that. Okay, so I've got my owl there as well. Now we want to keep these colors simple, so we don't want to do too much. So I'm going to make my bat here have some sort of greenery, and we'll stripe it up so. Okay, so it's not about accuracy of how much it looks like the animal either, okay? It's about creating some decorative bits within this, okay? And then whatever you feel confident with, okay? You could stick on and add bits of card onto them, okay? You might feel that you want to paint them, so you could completely paint it, no problem in that. Or like I said earlier, some people have created these with egg cartons, so they've come out and made it quite three-dimensional, and created those as well. Now some would have made nice sort of pretty patterns as well, so I'm gonna do that. But these totem poles are very much yours. And it's up to you what you want to do. Oh, excuse me. So anyway, I've done some decoration on there. This is by no means finished, but I just wanted to show you another idea if you were going to add some add-ons. So, for example, my owl needs a little beak. So we could potentially make him have a nice pointy beak. So something like that. I'm going to just snip off some sides, but we've obviously got to attach these in some way or another. So I've just made a bit of a triangle with a little bit to stick down. And I'm going to do that as well. So I'm just gluing down the sides here to create my little beak, like so. Okay, so it is not the world's best, and this is not finished, okay, but it's just to show you an example of what you could create. Okay, the more unique you make it, the more it is yours as a whole. All right, so get creating, be clever, There's lots of different ways you can do it, that you can achieve it. Okay, so if you're not very good at drawing and you have a printer, you could print out some images or go for it yourself, colour that in, make it lovely, make it bright, make it beautiful. Okay, or equally get some paint and get some chalk if you've got some chalk, and do that. I look forward to seeing all of your creations. Well done. Bye-bye.